realm of education, a well-structured and thoughtfully designed classroom learning management plan is the cornerstone of effective teaching and learning. This document serves as a comprehensive blueprint for educators to navigate the complex landscape of modern education, with the primary aim of facilitating student growth, engagement, and success. With this, join us to know the insights and experiences of both teachers and future educators in this matter.
Good day po, ma'am. Welcome to our interview. I am Monica Simarcolita, one of the ED students from PSU by Campus. Excited to hear about your classroom learning management plan. So to start off, can you briefly explain what a classroom learning management plan is and why is it important to our students?
Classroom management kasi, it should be flexible enough for every student. So, in every section, you can have different classroom management system. For example, in section 1, it will be different with the local lalo na pagka first day of the class, dapat sinisend na yan, making sure para alam ng student na the first day of the class is alam nila yung rules and regulations. So, alam nila na bawal dito, bawal yung ganyan. At the same time, kahit i-set ang rules, make sure to teacher. Dapat si teacher, hindi lang nagsasabi ng rules. Dapat lagi siyang aware from the very start up to the end.
But before that, magpapakilala muna ako si Cyrus Opa, and we're excited to hear about your classroom learning management. Start off, can you briefly explain what is a classroom learning management and why is it important to our in teachers' time?
Okay, classroom management plan. So, classroom management plan refers to how you manage your classes inside the classroom. So, your classroom must be conducive for learning. So, first thing to do. Second, it must be the healthy atmosphere wherein students can really learn the lessons and hindi naman yun sila na do what they want, but then with limitation.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Welcome to our interview. So, by the way, I am Joel Guadalupe, and we are excited to hear about your classroom learning management plan. So, to start off, can you please explain what the classroom learning management plan is and why it's important for us?
Okay, so for me, classroom learning management plan. It includes your plan into subject matter, such as your daily lesson plan or daily lesson plan. Of course, in your daily lesson plan, you must be prepared for the competency the students should take up during the day. Basically, the lesson that we should discuss with them. Another thing is the activities that you should introduce to them or the activities that you're going to undertake, as well as the different approaches of the students, in which there are some students which this particular activity doesn't match to their capacity or their ability. Since in our school we have both streams, the fast learners, slow learners, and the middle. So we have different approaches in class together. So actually I have different lessons for the slow learners and different lessons for the fast learners. Okay, something more is that we have these strategies. There are some strategies that does not suit to the fast learners. to the students.
Siguro may strategy. One of my strategy is knowing my students. For example, yung advisory ko compared to the other sections. So na I handle section 1 and then hetero. Malaking difference. Let's say, for example, the discipline, mas mabilis discipline namin is regular. So when it comes to section 1, very minimal lang. Like, sabi mo na hindi sila. Unlike for regular section, you have yung mas madaling instruction para mas maintindihan nila. And then, dapat mas, kumbaga, pagdating din sa medium of instruction, huwag ka laging nag-English, the way, the more na nag-English ka, especially sa mga bata na medyo mas hindi ganun nagtaas yung mind, the more na hindi ka nila nag-English. So, for us, ang ginagawa namin, lalo sa mga medyo mababa, yung section, is, yun, nagtatagalog kami, say for example, and then, gumagamit kami ng mga words sa kanila, say, lalo na yung mga bago, yung mekos, mga ganyan, so, ano rin, yung mga relevant terms.
Okay, so ang kahalagahan ng classroom management ito yung day-to-day basics mo bilang teacher kung ano yung activities na gagawin sa school para makandak mo siya ng class.
Okay, so for my teaching philosophy, I have this philosophy in life as a teacher that as my student go out from the classroom, they should brought something, the lessons that they have learned from the classroom should be brought outside in their real life. Like, they should not come out na wala silang matutunan. They should take home something they could apply to their daily life. And they should feel better today than yesterday.
Okay, within my learning management plan, for example, section 1, I use yung COTS, higher order thinking skills. So, very magandang i-apply kasi kaya nila. So, kailangan, bago mo i-apply yung gusto mo mangyari sa klase, you should know the capability of your student. Hindi pwedeng yung kay something yun, pwede mo rin gawin. Dapat differentiated instruction. Pagka sa regular class, pwede kang maglagay ng mas maraming siguro mga lower order skills question. Pero sa section 1, kaya na yung class. So, yun yung difference.
Depende kasi sa learners eh. May mga learners kasi tayo. Need more, kumbaga yung level of approach mo is medyo baba compared dun sa mga regulars. Kasi dito may mga STA, tapos may mga regular sections kami. So sa STA, medyo modern approach namin. So we do collaborative learning. May grouping sila, tapos may groupings, yan. Pagdating naman sa regular sections naman, medyo mas mababa yung approach namin. Kumbaga, hindi namin sila ililevel kung sa mga STU students. Kasi nga, yung level of nila sa medyo pala. Ginagawa namin, meron kami group activity for those regular sections.
As what I have mentioned earlier, that in our school we have this implementation of different types of learners, or different kinds of learners, the fast learners and the slow learners. And we have this what we call a differentiated instruction, wherein we prepared some, in terms of assessment, we prepared some challenging ones, those for fast learners, and then more easy to use for our students. Actually, we have also one here, the bottom stream, they really have to go within their level, in which we teach them the basic of the basic. Also, we should be flexible as a teacher. We should be flexible to the needs. So, for example, you are teaching in the lesson, yet they cannot cope up with it because you have to discuss more some of the prerequisite skills. So you have to go back. You cannot just continue to teaching without going back to the prerequisite skills that you should have to master.
It's like what I've said, first, naalam ko kung ano yung capability of the subject. So, alam ko na, say for example, yung turo ako to speak, and then I plan to create a quiz. And then, habang tinuturo mo kasi doon, yung papa-activity, malalaman mo na yung mga parts na nahihirapan mo sa so, ito. So, pagdating ng quiz, medyo madalang ko sa ganito. Pagdating ng ganitong part, medyo nahihirapan ko kasi kaya ko. So, yun, that's why really flexible ako sa mga quiz. Kasi using different differentiated person.
So, isimulate that ganun din. Para sila tututunan dun sa lessons. And then of course, itong evaluation, saka malalaman kung meron talaga. And, i-ask a question kung natutunan mo yun. Kasi, every time na magtuturo ka, makikita mo sa estudyante kung talagang naipasa mo yung learning lessons na kailangan mo ipasa sa project. Hindi siya basta-basta na kung ituro mo, okay. So, you work on your evaluation. After that, you gather the mga data nila kung sino yung mga hindi na nakapasa dun sa mga quizzes. And then, magkaroon ka ng reflection sa sarili. Bakit ganito? 1/2 ba of classes mo passes the test? Or 3/4 na? Or lahat na sila? Tapos, tinutupan mo ngayon yung mga need remediation, need pa nila ng remediation, or need ba na ulitin mo yung lessons mo for those students na hindi na lessons.
Siguro, since ilang years ko lang, bago ko lang ako, siguro ang pwede ko naman sabi is yung recent, yung mga previous students, mga kalis sila. Then, lagi sila ganito po, ganyan. Tapos, fine na namin. Tapos, nakaalala nila yung mga, say, for example, sa mga group chat, bigay ka lang ng mga response, lahat sila. Tapos, parang, especially pag friends sa students, marunong na sila mag-share ng mga memes na higher order. Yung mga memes na hindi lang memes, kumbaga yung kailangan mo na knowledge na certain subject. Tutok para sila kahit pa parang dinadaan na sa ibang parang.
So those, for example, those who are under fast learners, since we're giving them more challenging tasks, we have this experience that when we let them go out, for example, to the contest, we have this so many contests being conducted not only at the division but even to the individual level and at the division level. Recently, we just won the champion in the National Statistics and Celebration. That is one of the manifestation that those techniques, those plans that we do inside the classroom are really very effective.
Today we have Angeline with us who will be sharing their insights and ideas about focusing on creating an effective learning management plan for a classroom. Thank you for joining us, Angeline. So to start, could you explain what a learning management plan is and why it's essential for a classroom setting?
So learning management plan is a course that a teacher plans beforehand before the school year starts. So it is essential since this is where most activities should be aligned to. So this directs the activities throughout the learning experience for the teachers and the learners.
Today we have Sir CJ with us who will be sharing their insights and ideas about focusing on creating an effective learning management plan for classroom. Thank you for joining us, Sir CJ. So to start, could you explain what a learning management plan is and why it's essential for classroom setting?
Okay, learning management plan, it is a plan that uses teachers, okay, ginagamit ito ng mga guro para magkaroon ng effective learning sa classroom. At the same time, it is important, okay, para magkaroon ng effective learning sa mga bata. Hindi lang sila basta pumapasok sa classroom, kundi na-assure din natin na natututo sila.
So there are important key elements, and one of those is objectives, because this is where you draw out the series of activities that you will be conducting throughout the learning journey of your learners. And additionally, in creating your learning management plan, it is also important to consider the characteristics of your and personalities of your learners, since they are the receiver of the activities, or they will be the doer. So it is also important for that to be considered.
Okay, so as far as I know, the key elements that it is important na dapat natin i-consider in making a learning management plan is first the rules. Okay, setting the rules. Bakit kailangan natin mag-set ng rules sa classroom? Kasi kapag wala tayong sineset na rules, wala din silang susundan. At the same time, magkakaroon ng chaos sa classroom. And second one, I think motivation would do also as a part of learning management plan. Bakit? Kasi dito nag-engage or dito nag-uumpisa yung setting or yung engagement ng mga bata for them to learn. Dito natin makikita kung ready na ba silang matuto or ready na ba silang mag-grasp yung information na ibibigay natin sa kanila.
So just like connected sa answer ko kanina, so it is important that you know your students well, since students are has varied intelligences, and so you cannot just formulate one single activity and expect na lahat sila is matututo with that activity. So you have to, of course, understand that the learners needs a varied activities for them to learn also.
So for me, I would recommend it in creating a learning management plan effectively. Siguro kailangan nating i-consider lagi yung students natin at hindi lang tayo. Okay? Kailangan din natin talaga i-consider yung mga students natin kung ano yung kanilang learning style, learning techniques, if they are more on in cognitive or they are more on bodily kinesthetic, and also kailangan natin i-consider yung mga yun. At the same time, most importantly, kailangan talaga natin mag-set ng rules kasi it prevents chaos in the classroom. So yun po.
Creating a classroom learning management plan is a fundamental step in providing quality education. It not only benefits students by enhancing their learning experience, but also helps educators by providing a structured framework to effectively manage their classes. By continually refining and implementing this plan, you can ensure a successful and fulfilling educational journey for you and your students. Thank you for joining us with this awesome and fruitful discussion. See you again with another adventurous and exciting conversation.